Hello, welcome back, friends and or foes. I am super happy to see you here. Today we are reading a fic, obviously, and it's called Paranormal Dorks by an orphaned account. There are actually 3 more parts in this series that I will be podficking, but for now, it's just this one and it is 966 words and only 1 chapter. It's a pretty short fic, short and sweet. I like the short and sweet ones. I also like the long multi-chapter fics, but we'll get there. Anywho, so Paranormal Dorks by an orphaned account, and here's the summary. Izuku, Bakugou, and Todoroki decide to go ghost hunting for fun, only to discover that ghosts are very real, weirdly talkative, and obsessed with popcorn. What starts as a silly dare turns into a chaotic night of haunted hallways, spectral slap fights, and deeply questionable life choices. While Izuku takes notes, Bakugou tries to punch a ghost named Greg, and Todoroki naps through half of it. In the end, they're dusty, mildly cursed, and definitely going back next Friday for ghost karaoke. Alrighty, so let's just hop right into the fic. It began as all bad ideas do, with a YouTube video. A haunted mansion? Izuku Midoriya blinked at the screen, pausing the video titled, Real Ghost Captured on Camera, Not Clickbait. This seems very unverified. Verified my ass, Bakugou grunted, tossing a handful of popcorn into his mouth and spilling most of it on the floor. You're just scared. I'm cautiously skeptical, Izuku corrected, frowning at the screen. Also, we're not ghost hunters. We're students. Students who just got out of midterms and have no supervision for 48 hours. Shoto Todoroki added calmly from the couch, sipping a juice box like this was completely normal. It's the perfect time for life-threatening idiocy. Izuku turned. Wait, why are you in on this? Todoroki shrugged. My dad said I should work on team bonding. Bakugou snorted. Nothing seems like team bonding like summoning angry dead people. Scene 1. The Haunted Mansion, featuring questionable decisions. Okay, Izuku said, holding up a makeshift EMF reader made from All Might merch and a microwave part. According to online forums, ghosts are most active at 3 a.m. It's 2:57, Todoroki said, turning on a flashlight and pointing it directly at Bakugou's face. Do you feel haunted yet? I will haunt your face if you don't knock that off. They were standing in the foyer of an abandoned Western-style mansion just outside of Musutafu. Dust coated every surface, the wallpaper peeled like old skin, and the chandelier above creaked ominously every time the wind blew. Or ghost. Probably wind. Hopefully. Izuku nervously adjusted his notebook. Guys, I think we should split up. Have you ever seen a horror movie? Bakugou hissed. That's how you die. Fine, Izuku mumbled. We stay together. And if the ghost's hot, Todoroki added, I call dibs. Bakugou blinked. What? I'm just keeping my options open. Scene 2. The Screaming Room. They passed by a room labeled, Do Not Enter, Screams After Midnight. Naturally, they entered immediately. Izuku, what does your ghost radar say? Todoroki asked, looking over his shoulder. It says, Izuku squinted. Plus Ultra. I might have installed the wrong chip. Bakugou rolled his eyes and kicked open a wardrobe. Screams erupted. Literal, unholy screams. They weren't from the wardrobe. They were from Bakugou. What the hell was that? He yelled, flailing backwards into the dusty armchair. The wardrobe suddenly creaked open and a glowing ghost floated out. blinking at them with the bored, glowing eyes. Ugh, teenagers again? The ghost grumbled. Back in my day, ghost hunters had manners. You're real? Izuku gasped. This is incredible. What's your spectral class? When did you die? Do you know All Might? The ghost blinked. The hell is an All Might? Bakugou, meanwhile, was attempting to ignite an explosion and throw it at the spirit, but only succeeded in setting the armchair on fire. Oh good, the ghost said, floating higher. More arson. Wait, Izuku cried, tackling Bakugou mid-launch. You can't blow up ghosts, they're already dead! Then how the hell do we undead them? Todoroki, calmly extinguishing the flaming armchair with an ice patch, raised a hand. Should we ask nicely? The ghost looked between them. You guys suck at this. Follow me if you want a real haunting. Scene 3. Ghost Tour. With snacks. So this is the murder hallway, the ghost said, floating backwards while chewing spectral popcorn somehow. 3 spirits live here. Don't worry, they're chill. One of them just whispers Taylor Swift lyrics into your ears at night. That's not haunting, Todoroki murmured. That's just relatable. Bakugou glared at the floating popcorn. How the hell are you eating? I died during a popcorn fire, now I'm bound to it. Ghost rules. Izuku had filled 3 notebook pages. This is groundbreaking. Paranormal existence, personality retention, food-based curses? Oi, nerd. Bakugou snapped. Focus, we need to exorcise this place. The ghost looked offended. Wow, racist. Todoroki nodded solemnly. You should apologize to the popcorn ghost. I'm not apologizing to floating kettle corn. From the shadows, another ghost appeared, a tall, faceless figure in a tattered suit. Oh, great, Popcorn Ghost muttered. It's Greg. He does this whole Slenderman routine. Just ignore him. Bakugou charged immediately. Scene 4. A slap fight with the dead. What followed was possibly the world's first documented fistfight between a professional hero student and a Victorian ghost. Come at me, Slendy! Bakugou screamed, throwing explosive punches while Greg floated serenely around the room, like a balloon on a breeze. I don't think he can hear you, Izuku offered. He's more aesthetic than violent. He's vibing, said Popcorn Ghost, tossing snacks into Greg's non-existent mouth. Greg groaned like a microwave dying. Todoroki sat cross-legged on the dusty floor meditating. I'm trying to connect with the spirits on a deeper level. You're asleep, aren't you? Izuku said. I am. Wake me when someone dies. Scene 5. Leaving the mansion. Mostly mentally intact. By dawn, the trio emerged from the mansion, dusty, tired, and possibly cursed. Izuku looked exhilarated. We met ghosts. We talked to them. They gave me ghost popcorn. I inhaled a ghost, Bakugou muttered, looking like he fought a refrigerator. Todoroki patted his shoulder. You'll poop ectoplasm for a week. I will kill you. From the mansion, Popcorn Ghost floated up and waved a tiny ectoplasmic flag. Come back soon! We're doing karaoke next Friday. Ghostbusters theme night. Izuku waved back. We'll be there. No, we won't, Bakugou hissed. We're totally going, Todoroki said. And as they walked off into the sunrise, 3 dumbass teenagers and 1 traumatized notebook full of ghost facts, they agreed on one thing. Next time, they were definitely bringing Aizawa. Because if anyone could exorcise a haunted mansion by sighing and assigning detention, it was him. The end. So, that was Paranormal Dorks. That's honestly, I'm here for the chaos. It was very short. I think this recording is like 5 to 10 minutes, not very long. But I did love it. It was very funny, and I love how they just immediately agreed on bringing Aizawa next time. And I haven't read the next part yet. I am like with y'all. Actually, this was my first time reading this fic all the way through. I read like half of it and was like, yeah, no, I'm podficking it. Anywho, but yeah, no, I feel like Aizawa's reaction's going to be absolutely hilarious. He's already done with these kids, and like the moment he sees a ghost, he's just like, yeah, adds up, checks out, and he'll like try to leave, but no, he's like caught up in the karaoke or something. I don't know. I just think this fic is really funny. It will. It's obviously linked in the description. I love this fic. I love this fic, and yeah. So I hope y'all have a good day, or night, or whatever, a good time zone, and I will see you guys next time, probably with the next part of this series. Peace out, peeps.